Hello?
Damn, I don't even know who I was last night. It's just something about you. You just made me feel.
What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Wilder, and I'm back for another video, man. In this video, man, will be my first ever movie reaction. If you guys don't know, I've been anticipating Five Nights at Freddy's for over a year now. That's one of my favorite games of all time. I know all of the lore. I played all of the games, watched all of the games. So I've been waiting for this movie for the longest time. And you know, I finally seen it on Thursday night. Today's Friday, and you might be seeing this on a Saturday, but I saw it on Thursday night, at 10 to like the day before opening night. And I just want to give you guys my actual opinion and review of the movie and just to break it down. So this will be a spoiler review. I will go down everything I think that was good, everything I think that was bad, and just overall give my opinion on a movie that I feel like not even just me, but a lot of people been waiting on to see. So first off, we start off with, Mike Schmidt, who looking for a job, and he takes care of his little sister Abby, and it's just him and her, and he's looking for a job. And Steve Raglan, career counselor, introduces him to an opportunity of working at Freddy's as a security gig, as we all know. And just throughout the various nights, Mike has he lost his brother Garrett when he was young, kidnapped by a spoiler that I will get to in a few, but his brother was kidnapped, and so Mike's goal was to have the same dream every night just to see if he can get any more details of who took his brother. So as he's working this gig, he's falling asleep on the job, having a dream, and he's learning more, but he don't know also that the animatronics in there are also alive and haunted by possessed kids killed by someone also. So as the story progresses, he finds out that Steve Raglan, real name is William Afton, is actual kidnapper of his brother and kill all the kids and put all their bodies in the animatronics, which is the reason why they're alive. And he's manipulating them to having them trying to take over and kill Abby also, which is Mike's sister, so that way she can become one of them. End of the movie, I think the movie overall ending was okay. I don't know how much it will lead to a part 2. They said that they supposed to have 3 movies, but there was no teaser, for the next movie. So I'm kind of curious on where they go. Maybe they follow game 3 now, because they say it's like the game first 2 games, and I can kind of see the elements. They didn't use all the animatronics like they used. Balloon Boy was in the movie, but he wasn't really in the movie. The animatronic version of Balloon Boy wasn't in the movie, more of a little bobblehead version. And Mango, which is also part of Five Nights at Freddy's 2, was not in the game. And in the game of Five Nights at Freddy's 2, it's the toy versions of them. The versions that we see in the movie are from the first game, not game 2. So, but I can see both opponents being in both games. So in 3, as we know, there's only one not even animatronic, but one the villain, and then which is Springtrap. As we've seen at the end of the movie, where William Afton he got spring locked in his suit, which we saw, which happens in the real lore, and he becomes Springtrap in the 3rd game, which hopefully will become Springtrap in movie 2. I didn't like how they changed the elements of the story. I didn't like how they made Vanessa, who doesn't even come into the series until after all of this, all the main characters are dead, and she doesn't come in until Security Breach. I don't like how they added her in this movie and then make her the daughter of William Afton, where if you know from the games, Mike is actually the actual son of William Afton. So I feel like that was a weird twist. I loved Matthew Lillard in the movie as William Afton, even though I wish he had more screen time. He wasn't in the movie for that long. I feel like he should have been there longer than just, I say a total of 20 minutes maybe. He was overall a top tier villain, and we didn't get a lot of him. most of the movie was focused on Mike and his overall story arc, which is fine. But I feel like we needed to see more of what made us love Five Nights at Freddy's. I feel like they took that part from like they took away the part that made us love the games and kind of like took it away. Like they gave us like that nostalgia of seeing the characters on screen, but they took away the reason why we love those characters. Like it wasn't scary, intense. Like those characters were treated like kids. Like Abby and the animatronics over here making fortune stuff. It's like why? And obviously, I understand that by the movie being PG-13, like all the kills couldn't be really a lot of like OD, but the blood looked fake. Honestly, to be honest, the blood looked fake. It was only one cool kill, which is when I think the girl Mac got killed by Freddy. That was a cool kill. The rest of them was off screen. You didn't even see. I wasn't the biggest fan of their movements. The animatronics, obviously, it's because they're actual real robots. So the way they move was like real slow. Where like in the game they like move kind of fast, and it was weird that they didn't talk. I don't know why. Months back I seen them hire like voice actors for the animatronics, and we all know the animatronics talk in the games. So it was weird for them not talking. They were just like thumbs up, thumbs down. So like it was pretty weird. I feel like you have to give them more, character. Make them talk. Like each one have their own identity, not just robots. But overall, though, I really still enjoyed that movie. I went in there with open arms. Even though I am a fan, I went in there trying to be unbiased, and I will give it maybe like a 6.5, 7 out of 10 because I really still enjoyed the movie. Like I enjoyed finally after all these years us seeing like the game that we love so much actually on the screen. And maybe this overall, I don't like people saying it's horrible. Maybe this is just a lesson for them, so that way if they make 2 and 3, they know how to improve while still they have something good and just find ways to just add on, and maybe make a better story. Because most of the movie was spent like trying, Mike's there at night for like a few hours and like not much happened. Then it's during the day. Like most of the movie was spent, I believe, during the day. It is only an hour and 50 minutes. It doesn't seem that long. It seems longer than that. And I can understand if you're like someone that doesn't know the games at all. I can see why you wouldn't like it and kind of find it boring because like I said, it's supposed to be a scary movie. It's not really intense. The jump scares aren't scary. And you'll be sitting there like, what am I watching? Like, why am I watching this? And also, it don't help too. Also, the movie is also being released on the same day on Peacock, so maybe most people will resort to watching it on Peacock than going to the theaters because they're getting all these bad reviews. Which I feel like you should watch it in theaters because it's one of those movies. I don't know about y'all, but me, I take advantage of every time it goes to the actual theaters to watch any movie because I feel like watching a movie in the theaters gives you like a better experience than just watching it at home. So. But I can understand why people might just be like, I'm gonna watch it at home one day, not really like take the most like care in the world for the movie. But like, I feel like low key for it being one of my most anticipated movies of the year, I was low key let down. I was expecting more. Maybe it wasn't just me. Maybe everyone was expecting more for what we thought was gonna be because. If you watch the games are horrifying. Like when I was young, I could not play the game alone or like in a setting. And most times I would watch someone else play the games because I was too scared to play the game. I felt like if they brought that same aura to the movies, you could have had you a whole horror franchise right there waiting. And I'm saying like, I don't know what it is with, studios and messing up the games. Like I feel like if you have a game that's doing popular. Not copy. You have the whole thing right there. You can really copy it. So it's not